Welcome to Opio's laboratory. We have ourselves here a heating coil for cooking, and this is faulty, so I thought I should get this opportunity to show you what it is and what you need to do to be able to fix it. Anyway, this one came here because the wire that connects it decided to rip off, but then also this is really in an extreme sorry state, so I don't know whether I should change this for them and if they are ready for that. But before we go to that, you need to open it and just show you the basics of this heating plates. Times they're called hot plates, but because this one is coiled and it's not a plate, it's actually a coil, a heating coil or a hot coil, a cooking coil, one of those terms. And that's how you open, by simply removing that bolt. This is a generic Chinese one. They tend to come looking the same with different brand names assigned to them, and that's how you know something is generic. The same thing has multiple names. Those are just people rebranding. So the coil that you saw begins from here, rotates and comes here, and that's the heating element. It shares similarity to the heating element of a percolator, and in that there's a metallic tube with a tungsten filament running at the center, which is a resistance wire through which when you pass current it generates heat. And then we have a thermostat system. So this right here makes and breaks contact at that point. This is simply to increase the tension on the pressing thing such that more force is needed to break the contact, and that more force means it will break contact at higher temperatures because that's a bimetallic strip that helps break and make contact. Now that's how you increase temperature levels, simply by exerting more force downward so that it needs more force to lift. Anyway, that's it. That's your heating coil for you. So now we need to disconnect this, and for this repair I believe we should change for her that cable, then give her another one. And this is broken from here, so I am going to cut it from there because you can see that is utterly useless, and as such we are going to cut it off at that point, and then at this point trim and expose our wire ready to make contact. Meanwhile, let me try to get a replacement wire for her. Alright, so I'm going to use this. Oh no, it's broken at the other end. This is no good. Okay, anyway, we'll just put for them a plug right there, and then get us going. So let's first begin with the main connections and then come down to basics. So cut that, cut that, and then that. And now we strip that to expose the wire inside. Alright, and then get that also. Right there, and then this shall come in here, while this should go to the body. The green one is the earthing, which should always go to the body, and we are here. Okay, so we pull this. Alright, now we bring this right under, right there, and then bend this a little so that the heat resisting wire comes much nearer to our connection point. And yeah, so where's our surgical blade, such that we might proceed from here. Sorry, I thought I was recording. Put the multimeter in continuity mode. I had already reached this point where I connect the wires and restrain that. This is grounded. Now I'm trying to put a plug on this end of my cable since it was broken, and I tightened that screw to make sure this is not wiggly. So I'm testing whether it still conducts power to that end. Okay, that's good. So let's proceed to close it up. That's open, that's open, and we therefore have to cut that end of our cable like that, and get our trim this about 3 centimeters from the other end, or we need to connect the earthing, so you're going to strip it about 5 centimeters away from the edge like that. And then we now get to expose our wires. Blue is usually the color code for neutral, and then red for live, while green is for earth. I'm also using the teeth to allow me twist the strands together. Okay, like that. Now I bend this one that way and that way, such that when I put it into the extension, I'm very certain that it is making contact. Now this screw is missing. I need to find one to sit in for it. That means let me first work on these other two, then we come back to that one that is seeking attention. Alright, so we need to run that cable underneath there like that. Close that. Sorry, that's supposed to be for the neutral, not the live, and the neutral is blue. So let's begin to pay attention. I had gone to autopilot, do something over and over, and of course it would have worked even if I'd connected it the other way, but I needed the live to go straight to the thermostat first. So that's just one of the things to pay attention to. Okay, and then we're going to connect the earth terminal, which for color coding is either yellow or green, and for this one it's mixed. It has been painted both yellow and green, so you really can't get confused right there. Both colors have been provided. Okay, on the earth we also screw it down right there, and then we remain with the live, for whom we need a screw. All right. Okay. All right. Oh, by the way, hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Be sure to like the video and watch more, so you may learn more, either as a curious fit or a fit towards learning how to repair you yourself. I believe knowledge is not criminal. The more, the merrier. Okay, so I tie that down, and then we remain with providing a fuse for this. Okay, yeah, so that is sufficient enough, I believe. Now that I need a fuse, we look for a fuse. Where are my fuses? Let me find and come. Okay, so we have connected our plug. Now I need to do one last check. Where's my multimeter? That boy keeps hiding every time I need him. Where? It's behind me, playing hide and seek. Now test those probes. So when I connect here and there, should be able to read the internal resistance. Now when I turn the thermostat, I should be able to break circuit and then re-establish it right there. Break, re-establish. So that's the internal resistance of the heating coil. So hit the subscribe button, share, and like. Be certain to come back. Now all that remains is me putting it together, pour away all that junk. Okay, and then bring the final back and close it, and call this a day. Hope you've learned something, and let's meet in the next video. As I am closing this, you'll be subscribing, be clicking on that thumbs up button right there. Okay, that's tied, and thank you for being with me till the end. Pur's Laboratory. See you in the next video.